Okay, we'll continue on the explanation of the solutions for workbook question. This is question 7, one of the trickier one, especially when they ask you to leave your answer in terms of pi. So first of all, we have to find the area and the perimeter. Let's start with perimeter first because the perimeter is pretty simple. The perimeter of the shaded part, you can see, is made up of two parts. First part is the semicircle, and then we have two quarter circle like this. So instead of drawing it like this, what I can do is I draw it like this. Okay, so if I do it like this, basically I have a circle. So all I have to do is apply the formula pi times diameter. In this case, diameter is 70. So all I have to do is pi times 70 equals to 70 pi. So just leave your answer like this, which is what it means by in terms of pi. So your answer should be 70 pi centimeter. Okay, that is the perimeter. So for the area, you can find the area of this semicircle, you can find the area of these two boomerang, add them together, but it's going to be quite messy, especially when your answer is lived in terms of pi. So the fastest way, the quickest way is if you imagine, okay, so for this type of question, you draw a line to cut them out. So you draw a line, you see that there's a semicircle, a two quadrant at the bottom. So you draw another line like this, okay. So now I need your imagination. Imagine you cut this piece out. You cut this piece out and then you paste it over here on this white quadrant. Like this, okay, and repeat the same process. You cut this piece out and then you paste it over here. So what you will have left is this shape, okay, this one, okay. And what is this shape? Can you see that this is a rectangle, right? A rectangle, right? So all I have to do is to find the area of the rectangle. So area of the shaded part, although it's made up of a semicircle here and two boomerang here, I replace this. I take this piece out, put here, take this piece out, put here. I will get a rectangle. And all I have to do is length times breadth, which is 70 times 35, and you get your answer. Okay, that is for question 7. Okay, as for question 8, again, we want to find the perimeter and area of the shaded part. Perimeter, quite straightforward. All you have to do is to find the quarter circle arc plus this long line here, PU, plus the shorter line, RU. Okay. So the problem is, how do we know how long is PU? This one to this one. Okay. So we go one step at a time. Okay, so the quadrant is equals to 1/4 times pi times diameter, or equals to half times pi times radius. Okay, that is the quadrant. And then we plus the RU, okay, which is equals to 6 cm, plus PU. Okay, so we need to find out how long is PU. Okay, and luckily it is given in the question. PTU is equals to 18.87. 18.87. So at plus 18.87, I should get my perimeter of the shaded part. Okay, then we look at the area. Okay, area is a little bit more difficult because this is not a regular shape, right? It's not a regular shape here. This is not a quadrant, it's not a triangle, it's not a rectangle, it's not a square. We cannot apply the formula on it. So we cut this piece into two parts. So what we do is we cut this piece like this. We use cut a straight line across here like this. So if I draw it on this piece, it will look like this. Okay, so we have two shapes. So the shaded part is equals to a half leaf or half rugby, okay, plus a obtuse triangle. The obtuse triangle, do we know the base? The base is 6, right? Do we know the height? The height will be here. The height will be here, PQ. right, which is 10. So half times base times height, then you get the area of the triangle. And then how do we find the area of the half rugby? Basically, you get the area of the what? Half rugby is area of the quadrant minus area of the triangle. Okay, area of quadrant minus area of triangle. So in this case, area of quadrant, so this part will be area of quadrant 1/4 times pi, which is 3.14, times radius. Radius is 10. Okay, because this one, the radius is this part. Okay, radius is this part, which is 10 times 10. So this is the area of the quadrant. You minus the area of the triangle, the right angle triangle here, okay, which is equals to half times base, this one here, 10, and the height also 10. So minus half times 10 times 10, you will get the area of the half leaf, right? So then you add this piece area here plus this area, you'll get your answer. So that is question number 8. Okay, question number 9. Okay, let's continue on question 9. This is a question with 5 circles, 5 identical circles. Diameter is 28. Diameter is 28. So here, so meaning this side also 28. So the radius will be 14. In the previous question, we learned how to find the area of the half rugby. So here we can see that there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So all we have to do is we find one half rugby, which is the quadrant minus the triangle, and we times 8. So the quadrant is 1/4 times pi, 22/7, times radius times radius. Radius is 14 times 14. Okay, there's a quadrant. Then the whole thing minus the triangle, which is half times base. Base is 14 also, times the height, another 14. So what you will get here is the half rugby. Then after that, all you have to do is you times 8 and you get your answer. Okay, this is question 10. Question 10, a little bit tricky. So the strategy here is to use the whole minus away the parts that you don't want. Okay, the whole is the rectangle. Then you minus the big semicircle here, the big one. Then you minus the two corner, these two corner here, the two boomerangs. Then you get the shaded part. Okay, so just be patient, find one by one. So if this is 6, this one will be 12. So the rectangle will be 6 times 12. The big semicircle will be half times pi, 3.14 times radius. Radius is 6 times 6. Then you get your area of the semicircle. Then the two boomerangs. So two boomerangs, actually, if we combine them together, okay, two boomerangs, if you combine them together, this one boomerang, two boomerangs. So it's actually this a rectangle, which is made out of the, okay, let me draw it out for you. So here, this rectangle here, so imagine this piece is this piece. So all you have to do is area of this rectangle minus this small semicircle. And this rectangle is made out of 2 squares. So this rectangle will be 6 here and 6 over here. Right, so this will be 2. Oh, sorry, this one will be 3. So this one will be 3, this one will be 6. So that will be the area of the rectangle minus the area of the small semicircle. Okay, so all you have to do is area of the big rectangle minus the area of the big semicircle minus away the area of the two boomerang. Then you get your answer.